Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. It is I, Zonovox, and the challenge channel that everyone loves. Hopefully you are having a great day. We are doing very superior today. We will get started momentarily as usual. If you are new to channel, like, sub, share, follow, hit the notification bell so you're in the know. Helps the channel grow. Let's get into it here shortly. Give me a couple minutes to get that set up, and then we'll get right into it. Thank you, and please stand by. Alright. Hello. Let us get into it. Do not mind the accent change and do not question it. Today, we are strong. Today we approach this like the bear we are. Like the inside animal on the outside. It is like we are wearing bear suit. And if bear suit was a bottle of vodka. That would be a straight up good bottle of vodka. Can you imagine that? A bottle of vodka called bear suit?
Bear sweat.
Huh?
Bear sweat.
Bear sweat? I don't know if people would want to drink sweat, but I feel like
There are so many more disgusting drink names out there that people drink. So
yeah, but bear suit, I feel like... Okay, anyway. We'll get to it. Bear suit, bear sweat. We'll ask the chat when people get in and start doing their things. Anyway, we are heading back to... What are we doing right now? Let me check my stuff. Make sure everybody's all healed up so we can go out and go do the thing. Alright, good to go. Welcome back, Van. How are you doing today? Excuse me. Well, oh, never mind. I guess we will not be doing, as we are doing bad graphics, we will not be doing any of that, because I cannot be bad graphics and also Russian, so, we can cut that one out for today, I guess. No bad graphics and Russian at the same time. It is stream time. You guys almost had the big old... I got the good old Russian intro, and then, now that we're on bad graphics, I don't think I could take myself seriously. Bad graphics and Russian, they just don't go together. I feel like it would be like, it is I, Bad Graphics Dog, here to go ahead and tell you about my sucky twin brother, Good Graphics Zonovox. Alright, so, back onto the grind. You guys know what it is. How is everyone doing today? Hey, man, see your appearance is different, neat.
But he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog. Don't contradict your
Oh,
master.
you're right, bad dog.
Sit.
Yeah, so, like, why is it so fast? Because I have been speeding it up to get through a lot of this grinding because it takes forever to do it. And yeah, so, on Twitch I have things to interface with the appearance. I have to manually go in and do it, but, yeah, it is there. I will eventually have some more automated processes, but until I get all of that stuff done, it'll take a little bit. Jesus. That was a nasty peck. It takes three and a half hours. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly why we did that, is because it normally takes forever to go ahead and get any grinding done, so for the essence of speeding up the next, like, 18 days, and since yellow version is such a nightmare to grind through, I don't have anything to aim at. I can't miss. Took you 44 days to use the speed up. Yeah, that it did, but I mean, it's funny you say that because, like, as soon as we hit gold and silver, guess what we're doing? We're going back to slow-mo. So, trying to learn Earthquake, I don't think I've ever had a Diglett this far in to learn Earthquake. Yeah, Sand Attack. Do what you will with that. I mean, don't worry, it'll go back to normal, so, I hope you guys don't get used to everything being so fast and efficient. Just because I'm gonna have to play through it at least once to understand where I can speed up and where I can't. And then the second time will probably be figuring out if my team is actually the most functional team. And then, yeah. From there, we'll kind of figure it out, but that's... The first two games are more likely than not going to be slow. Off the cat of the neighborhood, then you have aim. I don't know what you mean. This is almost the final stretch? Yeah, I think we're close. I think we're close. Once we get everything to 60, we should be able to smash our way through most of the gyms, I think. Sabrina is about my only big worry. Blaine, I think I can... Yeah, it's problematic, but I think I can just water gun or whatever my way through it. And then we also have Lapras that we need to get up as well, so... I like it. Makes the boring part take less time. I mean, cool that you like it, but I'll still have to, go back to slow motion when we get to gold and silver. I don't know the games well enough to be able to kind of try and speed my way through it. And also, like I said, I feel dirty using the speed up. Like, I know it's great for you guys, but it makes me feel super icky. Oh, no more for that. I guess we're all slashes from here. Can't you leave this on and go AFK? What do you mean? It's not automatic. I still have to put everything in myself. I'm still manually putting in the moves. Alright. You'll stop feeling bad after Gen 3, the animations are so slow. I guess I won't. I mean, trust me, I have near infinite patience when it comes to these things. If I can run across empty fields for 4 to 5 hours, like I did in Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, I can do anything. I have learned I have the patience to play paint watching dry games. Watching grass grow games. I can definitely do that. I guess black should go up front. Probably be our next one. I think at like 53 or something, he learns like Hyper Beam. Yo, am I fast enough to actually take out the Ponytas? You can better watch paint dry. I mean, I'm A-okay with long-standing, extremely long. That's why my channel does challenges to begin with, because I know the stuff that I do takes people far too long to do, or is just obnoxiously difficult to do. So that's why I do these challenges, because nobody else wants to do them. That's why I feel like doing stuff like this kind of defeats a little bit of the purpose, but I know that it's as boring to me as it is to you. I have definitely had moments where I'm like falling asleep grinding, so... If animations are slow, just turn off animations in the setting. The animations are already off. The animations have been off this entire time. That's why you don't see any of the moves doing in the screen flashing and all of that. Oh, if you're talking about animations being slow, yeah, I tend to turn off animations, but when I play through the first time, the first game is going to have animations on, more likely than not, at least for a while, because I don't remember a lot of the animations, and I think they're really cool to watch. So, we'll have a lot of slow stuff going on in the first game. The second game will probably have some efficiencies, and I guess the third game in the series will more likely than not have a lot more sped up process when it comes to things like grinding. Yeah, the first game will always be the true blue experience of whatever it is we're doing. I kind of like playing through, like, in its full thing. It's slow, but that's the way I played it. And let me tell you, when we get to Gen 3, I don't know shit about Gen 3, so you guys are going to see a lot of very slow gameplay in Gen 3, because I don't know any of it. After this challenge, can you do this, but every Pokemon needs to be shiny? No. After this challenge, I am not like... Okay, let me put this out there now, for anybody who is watching my channel. I am not a Nuzlocking channel. I need to go ahead and tell you guys this now, the same as I had to tell the Elder Scrolls people I wasn't an Elder Scrolls channel, the same as I had to tell people I wasn't a Minecraft channel, or a RuneScape channel, or an Ark channel. My channel focuses on challenges. The game doesn't matter. I am not specific to a type of game. The only possible option for this is the Ultra Thanos lock, which, if I decide to do Ultra Thanos lock, we'll get to it and I'll explain it there, but... You wonder which game takes the least amount of time to beat? Technically Generation 1. You can actually finish yellow version in, I think, 3 minutes. Yeah, yellow version has a glitch that you can finish the game in like 3 minutes. So Zabubby's out. Damn, that speed. I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll go with Bing Pot up front. He's pretty close. I should be able to just confusion everything. $57. Hell, at this speed, I may go to 62. Just to make sure everything is safe. Yeah, so, I actually have a couple ideas for the next challenge. I have a choice. I can either go Terraria or Subnautica. We're not even close to the end of this, but I always start planning out my next challenge while I'm on my current one. So, I have to figure out whether I'm going to be doing Terraria for my next challenge or whether I'm going to do Subnautica. If I do Terraria, it's probably going to be Terraria in a year. The same way that I did Ark, which is playing through Terraria, getting as far as I can, starting from scratch, knowing nothing about Terraria, and seeing how far in the game I can get to. If I go Subnautica, it is going to be a blind playthrough of a hardcore playthrough of Subnautica, because I've never played it before. And I've never really watched a walkthrough or a Let's Play either, so I don't know anything about Subnautica either. I know there are big scary things in the ocean, and that's about it. In Netherlands you have 3 schools, but in America it's different. Here we have your basic, middle school, and university. I mean, I think over here it is, it's elementary, middle, high, and then universities are considered their own separate section. I think I'll speed out of here. Alright, SRB, thanks for popping in. But yeah, so now I am, even though I am nowhere near close to finishing this challenge, I'm already kind of planning for the next thing. Man, keep it up, Ponytaz. You guys are doing great. How are you going to do Gen 2 until you beat Lancer, until you beat Red? I have thought about this a lot, and I don't know, because I want to... I know that beating the first set of things, I think that I'm going to go ahead and go and collect all the badges, regardless. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Because I have always considered the end of Generation 2 to be beating Red. I have always felt that beating Red is the end of the game. There's nothing more. He is the ultimate challenge. Technically the Elite Four is the end of the game, but I don't know. We'll come to that when we get there. I think what we'll do is we'll beat the Elite Four. We'll finish getting all of the badges. Or maybe get all the badges and then get through the Elite Four. And then we'll see how the community feels. We'll see what the community feels. If the community thinks that beating Red is considered the end of the challenge, then that'll be it. And if the community feels that anything else is the end of the challenge, then we'll do that. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm kind of playing it by ear for right now. As I've said, I personally think that beating Red is the end of the game. But I don't know. You were saying that you are Red. Gotcha. I guess tackle on anything that isn't like, oh, disregard. Tackle is not strong enough right now. So we'll go bite on anything that's evolved or decent. Tackle on the Doduos or whatever. I've considered this question a lot. You're not the first person to ask it, and this is not the first time I haven't had an answer for how I'll do Gen 2, so I'll figure it out. What do most Nuzlockers do? Do most Nuzlockers consider it Red, or do most Nuzlockers consider the Elite Four the end of the game? Because as I said, I'm fairly new to the community and everything, so I don't know what's considered the norm or what's considered the end. I know that I don't consider Mewtwo the end of Gen 1. I do consider the Elite Four the end of Gen 1. Because Mewtwo is kind of just more bonus. If Professor Oak, if the original idea of fighting Professor Oak had been input, then I probably would have considered Professor Oak the end of the game. Just the same way that Red was the end of Gold and Silver. You're saying it's the Elite Four van? What, you don't want to see Red get beat? Or you think it'll just take too long? Which starter am I picking for Gen 2? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But I will have to figure that out shortly. I haven't done too much research into Gen 2, so it's going to be something that I have to, like, look up first. Everyone ends up fighting Red. Yeah, man, having to fight Red, like, 5 times sounds like a titanic quest. Everyone ends up fighting Red. Yeah, if that's the case, and Red is considered, I mean, that'll be the case, but I will look it up and ask the Nuzlocke community. Yeah, and having to beat him 5 times is a titanic quest. The same as having to go ahead and go through this 5 times, because technically I still have Fire Red and Leaf Green to go through. so ridiculous. I'm thinking, now that I'm sitting here thinking about what starter to go with in number 2, I'm thinking that a water type might be my best bet. I've never actually gone with anything other than Cyndaquil before. But I don't know what the gyms are, I don't know, like, the Pokemon that I should be focusing into, the moves that I should be grinding towards. There's a lot of stuff that I'm just unaware of in Gen 2. Because I've never played it from a Nuzlocking perspective, I've only just played the game for fun. All there is left is bites and hydro pumps. Alright, so I think that is up for our things, so we'll go ahead and heal real quick. But yeah, I think the water type would be my best bet, but I don't know what's considered meta in Gen 2. Hell, I don't know what's considered meta in any of the generations, to be honest. Hey, you're normal again. You know, just for a little bit. until somebody transfers it in. I have to manually change the things on it, but yeah, I give people the option. So I found out what the program that I need is called. It's called TITS, the Twitch Integrated Throwing System. But yeah, that will be the thing that'll allow people to throw stuff at my dog here. It's gonna be a little weird because I think it's used for like full body VTubers, and I don't know if this thing would be considered. I wonder if I'd have to like put it at the head and then figure out how to get it to integrate with the rest of it. It shouldn't be too bad though. Oh, why did I do that? I know it doesn't affect it. That was a wasted dig. Jeez. He's the duo. Hey, level 50. I think when we get to, like, Gen 3 and multi-battles are a thing, I can't just willy-nilly use stuff like Earthquake. It affects my Pokemon, doesn't it? $51. Yeah, once we get Hyper Beam onto our Pool Noodle, then we can go ahead and replace Bite with Thunderbolts, and we'll be good. From there, we'll use that. Because that's going to be our offense against Cloyster. I am curious, is Aurora Beam going to affect Gyarados? Because it's flying water. So I don't know if the flying portion would be affected by something like Aurora Beam or not. And if Cloyster is really going to be a serious threat. Yeah, Richard is doing the stuff, isn't he? Dick is really hammering down right now. He's really pounding through these Pokemon. Okay. Okay, double down on the intensity here. Do we have... We only have Slashes and Earthquakes left. If we run out of Slashes before we run out of Earthquakes, that's it for him. Aurora Beam is neutral, despite the game saying it's, like, super effective or not effective. Damage calculated normally. Okay, fantastic. Good to know. Sundog? Yeah, it is basically Sundog mode, isn't it? Three, two... 1. Okay, that's it. We can't assume that it's going to pop up here normally. The doggy gives light. It sure does, and the more times people keep putting light bulb into it, the brighter it's gonna get. It's gonna stop looking like a dog, and it's gonna start looking like a meteor. Speaking of ice moves, you got the... Yeah, I do. I've already got it just in case. Beetlegeist. Yeah, so I wasn't sure. I usually hold off on it. I tend to go ahead and put it onto Gyarados when I'm going into Sabrina's fight, and then I strip it off for Thunderbolt. But I may go ahead and hold on to it. Since Lapras knows Ice Beam, there's usually no reason to. And Lapras's special is really good this time around. So I shouldn't have to really resort to any other Pokemon needing an Ice move. Yeah, it was one of the first things that I went into. When I get into Celadon, I have like a few things that I tend to do. Go to the top, give the girl her water, buy an extra water for the gate guard. Then go into the game corner, pick up all the things. If I don't have an Abra by then, I just pick up all the coins and it gives me enough to go ahead and buy an Abra. And then I just get the Abra and then I don't have anything else I need to do there, so... think that the game after Gen 9 is really, really good. I have no idea what the game after Gen 9 is. If there is a game after Gen 9. I thought Gen 9 was like the most new generation. If it's real. Yeah, I haven't seen anything, but I also don't spend a lot of my time looking at Pokemon-related content, unless I'm doing research for what's coming up or things that I need to do. Yeah. I really do not, like, overstate the little amount of time that I have. This is it. That's the last one, so... Lucky can't grind here. I really wish I could grind Lucky right now, but I can't. So you guys are up front for the next ones. Make sure they have their moves. I don't know why I always feel like their moves are gonna disappear while I'm doing other stuff. Oh, jeez. Just one. Just one. There we go. It is so good that everything about it is, like, pretty much one shot at this point. We know you love the Diglett Cave. I do. I sure do love the Diglett Cave. It's my favorite place to commit mass murder. You know what always bugs me? Is there, like, a serial killer in the Pokemon world? Like, is there some trainer out there who's an actual serial killer who, like, murders his victim with their Pokemon? Or, like, strips them of all their Pokemon and keeps their Pokemon as, like, a trophy on his shelf of, like, collected goods. Alright, Bing Pot is officially ready. We're just gonna waste through all of Bing Pot's moves. But Bing Pot is officially out of rotation for grinding. Alright, you have a good night, Van. Because it always makes me wonder, there's some pretty sinister Pokemon in here. Like that Weasel that takes out your ankles, or Sneasel, which literally has Scythe for hands, or like Scyther, which literally has scythes for arms. Like, there's some pretty crazy Pokemon out there in the world, so I'm wondering if people, like, ever use them for nefarious means like that. Alright, down to Psychics now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Alright, now up to Meowth here. So, Bing Pot, no longer in rotation. We will no longer be grinding Bing Pot. Hyper Beam, there we go. Alright, make room for Hyper Beam. Yeah, we'll take out Tackle. So now I guess everything is either... Yeah, I guess let's get the Hydro Pumps out of the way, because their miss rate is pretty high. We'll just Hyper Beam the big stuff. Fuck it, we'll just Hyper Beam everything, I guess. Grinding Lucky is gonna be a pain? Not too bad. I mean, initially it's gonna suck. But, I mean, it's just gonna be Diglett Cave for a little bit. And Lucky is gonna have to go through some slow grind for a while, so... I think that'll be about the worst part of it. Meowth is the real pain to grind. And right now, I know that Meowth is gonna have less moves, so I'm gonna have to go back more often to get it healed up. So that's what's gonna make Meowth such a long process. Is a lot of its moves are relatively low compared. Okay. Just random bite out of nowhere that misses. Or that doesn't knock it out. That was a tanky-ass Sphero, was what that was. 2 more bites, and then we're up to surfs. We'll just use surf. Alright, nothing but surfs from here on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so... Bing Pot is officially at the bottom. Don't worry about that Meowth dick. Now, son, we don't go messing around with them Meowth dicks. You be leaving that cat alone. Alright, I think we can officially put the intensity back down and cut out the bloom here. Good to go. Yeah, there's still a few rare candies that we're gonna go ahead and get beforehand to just crank out the extra levels on these things anyway. And we still have whole gyms to go. I think Dick is the slowest grower of them. He's a shower, not a grower. Alright, hit it with a cut. Come on. Jeez. It's gonna be great when we're finally done with the great last grind. With the great final grind. Because this is... the final grind is the absolute worst one. It's just non-stop. Fight, 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 fight. Please don't run out of slashes. Let's get some more fire Pokemon in here, please, so I can get these earthquakes used. Should be able to get some of these cuts out, but I need you to give me some more Ponytas, please. Can't keep fighting all these birds! Damn, I'm like... I've only got those slashes left. If I run out of slashes, I will not be able to go ahead and get into another fight. Alright. That's it for the grind there. Bing Pot's out. Black and Meowth are the only ones up, and then we'll go take Lucky to Diglett Cave to go get some more levels there, and then we'll come back here to finish off the grind. The good thing about Snorlax is it's pretty much just... it's going to one-shot everything if it's moving first, so... you can just headbutt it all. It's a much faster grind than I think a lot of the other ones are. Okay, nothing but body slams now. 14, 13, that's 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, next is Meowth up front. 56, 55, and 54. I don't know what to use. Everything's so damn strong on it for no reason. We'll just get the Hydro Pumps out of the way because their miss rate is atrocious. no more hydro pumps. We'll just hyper beam the birds. Fuck it, let's hyper beam that thing too. Sorry, I don't know what my brain was thinking. Was like, this is such a hard decision. Which one-shot move should I use to take out this thing? Should be able to just bite, and then we'll just use the rest of the surfs. One more bite left. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2. If that wouldn't have taken it out, I would have had a small problem on my hands. Alright. Head back over to the center. Heal everything up. Oh. Excuse me. May the spirit of the great grind be with me, right? With the amount of Pokemon that we beat up grinding, like, I wonder what the actual Pokemon population looks like. Yup, I'm aware it doesn't affect it. I didn't mean to use Earthquake. I meant to use Slash. But this thing is so quick. If I seem like I'm just not sure what to do sometimes, it's because my brain is not registering what the hell is happening, because it's going so damn fast. So my brain gets stuck in decision paralysis for like half a second. 58. Maybe I'll actually be able to get these earthquakes out of the way. $59, we're close! Super close.
I'm just
Alright, out of cuts. If we run out of slashes, we gotta stop because these guys are immune to earthquakes, so... That's it. He will not get to finish out his stuff this round. God, it's so quick with him. Being able to choose, like, the first one is so fast. Trying to learn Hyper Beam. Yes, we can officially get rid of Rest at this point. Rest is a great move, but if I am resting, I am taking 2 turns to get smacked around. Can you imagine if I didn't have this thing on, like, this whole speed upgrade? We would be doing this for the next... We would have been doing this for the next 3 days total. Including yesterday to today, it would have been at least a 3 or 4 day grind. I love how Hyper Beam just misses. Okay, can you Hyper Beam it? Thank you. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize Hyper Beam's accuracy was just as bad. One reason I don't Nuzlocke later games much is because I can't grind as easily without accessible fast forwards. I don't normally mind... Also, hello. I don't normally mind the grinds. Like, I'm super patient when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I know you guys aren't patient when it comes to this kind of stuff. I could absolutely just grind for days on end, no problem. It wouldn't bug me. I mean... No grind is ever going to compare to running through Daggerfall with no fast travel. There's no grind in any game that I think is going to ever be as painful or as long as that one. So, yeah, when I compare it against that, that's pretty much the difficulty spike I compare it to. Running through Daggerfall. Nothing else compares to that in terms of difficulty to me. Look at how slow. Look at how good old-fashioned slow we're going. Doesn't this feel great, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that gets switched out to Meowth. Fuck it, I guess. Just Hydro Pump, right? Hydro Pump and get those two out of the way. Since those are the least accurate moves. Did you already play Elder Scrolls Skyrim? No, the first time I had ever played Elder Scrolls Skyrim was when I was doing my Elder Scrolls No Fast Travel Challenge. I had only played Oblivion. So, it was my first time playing Arena, my first time playing Daggerfall, my first time playing Morrowind. Replaying through Oblivion taught me that it wasn't as hyped up as everybody always remembers it being. And then, it was my first time ever playing Skyrim. I enjoyed it. I would put Skyrim as my second favorite Elder Scrolls. Regardless of what other people think, I rather enjoyed it quite a bit. So, I believe, without going super out of our way for rare candies and everything, I think there are a total of 9 rare candies that are easily accessible, and some of the other ones that are just very difficult to get to that are not worth going out of the way for. What? Okay. Thank you, Bless you. I wonder if you could transfer, like, Nuzlocke to other games. I feel like it's such a specific thing, but I wonder if you could do something like that too. I mean, you could put all kinds of restrictions on, like, Skyrim and whatnot. Skyrim was really fun because I had crowd control active while I was playing it. So people called all kinds of things down on me, like mud crabs and bandits and stuff like that. And mud crabs were super, super cheap. So people would just throw mountains of mud crabs at me while I was trying to do anything. It was the worst. I even had to, like, put a rule of do not summon mud crabs while we're in town. Yeah, she's got work here in a few. Yeah, we spent a little time together earlier, getting some lunch, and yeah, it was kind of nice to just go out and this is our last serve here. All right, so let's switch these back up to front, go heal, repeat process. Yeah, she runs an art studio. So a lot of times, I mean, she could be there in the afternoon, she could be there at night. Like, her schedule is a little wonky sometimes.
Alright, bike back to the path. Repeat the process. Get old Dick out there slapping. She did the thing. Huh? She did the thing where she was trying to hide behind the obviously not hidden table.
Oh.
Alright, we got... Alright, Dick's up front. We're gonna exhaust the moves rather than worry about just pure levels. Once the moves are exhausted, then we'll count it as done, because it's gonna get its last 60, I think, here. If we can fit it in, this might be the last day of grinding, and then from here on out, it might just be crushing gym leaders, getting rare candies, getting everything I need done, and then heading out to the Elite Four and, you know, clapping our cheeks and hoping for the best. Clenching our cheeks, not clapping our cheeks. Those are two very different things. Those are very different things. I think once Lapras gets its own body slam, that should take care of a lot of the problems. Because getting Lapras to be a little self-dependent is really the issue right now. Lapras does not have the ability to fight on its own at the moment. That's pretty solid. Means I can save some rare candies for some of the other boys and girls. Alright, so 3. Sounds like an interesting next few days. Let's hope for the best. I'm sure it's going to be pretty fast. Today, if we can get the last grinds out, it'll be simple. This will be our last grind day. Tomorrow will be a bossing day. And then I'll put a day break between so that way I can go ahead and get some plans out ready for... So that means, let's see, what's today? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and then, shit, that means my day off, my stream day off would be on a Saturday. I tend to put a day break in between, like, certain things. Like, when I do really long challenges, like months-long, year-long challenges, I put a day, I usually put, like, a 2-week break in between challenge to challenge. So that way I have 2 weeks to recuperate off after 6 months of sitting on my ass, 6 hours a day doing a thing. It's really good when I have my breaks. It's so hard to come back when I take my breaks. But I know that they're really big. Especially after I did Arc, that first long challenge, it was so hard to come back. But I really needed the time off because I was just so mentally exhausted. We had so much happen during that year. It was an absolutely exhausting year when we did that. So, I kind of learned that I really needed to take those breaks. I think Black and Meowth are gonna need another run-through, but... Oh, I should have hyper beamed it. Get the hyper beams out early. It's funny because even though hyper beam is so strong in Gen 1, I don't like relying on it because it's not accurate enough to assume that I'm going to hit every single time. If it hit every single time, great. But because it doesn't, it's a very scary, risky move to me. I think all we have are body slams. Yeah. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, that's 4. 3. 2. And 1. Alright, now Meowth up front. And I think after this one, what we'll do is we'll go start leveling up Lucky. So that way we can get Lucky and everyone kind of complete roughly at the same time. Do you believe in magic? I know I don't. Because if I did, I would be level 60 and I wouldn't have to do this grind anymore. Because it's already got my tension on the floor. I can feel my brain, it's dripping out my skull. And I can feel that XP being a giant hole that I'm filling with the duos and dead things and fears and such. I'm feeling like this grind is a little too much. I wish it would end, I wish it would gone. But that's okay, cause it won't take too long. Alright, we shouldn't have too much longer on this grind. We'll still have to go do Lucky, so that's not going to be great, but... Alright, now we can just... 9... There it is. 8. So that's 7... 6... 5... 4... 3... 2... So Black and Lucky, I think, are the last ones that need to get done. Black could easily get finished here. I think I'll finish off Black when I'm going through Rocket's first thing, because one of the rare candies that I need is located in Rocket's base here in Celadon. Maybe I'll go ahead and use the Lapras for that as well. But first stop... Actually, first stop is to heal all this stuff. Yeah, first stop is to heal all this stuff. Then we'll put something away, pull out Last Resort, fly out to Vermilion, sit inside the cave for a while, and we can use Last Resort to get back and forth to the cave. No, we'll have the Diglett, so we can just dig back to the cave and then ride back when we need to. Okay, let's deposit Bing Pot for now. Withdraw out Last Resort. Fly over to Vermilion, use the thing over here, so that way when we dig, we're not going to dig ourselves all the way back to Celadon. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom before I get on this last leg of the grind, because I really need to use it. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. Please stand by, guys. Alright, let's continue. So, used the Pokemon Center here, right? I did? I believe so. Yup, I just so Spleck, I just so happened to be AFK. I was using the restroom real quick. I didn't feel like throwing on the be right back sign. So, this is, I think, one of the last times we're gonna need to go into the cave. We just need to get Lucky up to the point where Lucky can fight on its own. And then we're good to go. The problem right now is that Lucky is just incapable of fighting on its own at the moment. When it gets Body Slam, it should be better. When it gets a dig-style move, it should be even better. God damn it, I'm getting tired of these things. I already came in here, and I'm already tired of the way these Diglets work. Because they're digging holes, and I don't like it. Not worth the accidental loss. I gotta slow down because I'm like, this is a pretty treacherous place for the Lapras, and I don't want to accidentally make bad decisions and get it knocked out. Because then I will be forced to rely on something else as an Ice Beamer. But Spleck, how are you doing today? Now that you pointed it out that I was saying it wrong, I don't think I can say it wrong anymore. As long as you know, you show up on a semi-regular basis. And I don't forget it. Missed! Oh, sand attack. I'm wondering if it might be worth risking some of my other Pokemon's HP and just splitting it. Using the other Pokemon to grind it up. Just by splitting the XP, rather than sitting here having it fight on its own and getting some XP, but... It doesn't have any other attack moves, does it? Nope. Sing, Mist, and Growl. At the moment, it is pretty useless.
You pulled this out.
Oh shit, I completely forgot that was there. Thank you. Oh, I could have just dug out of the cave. The whole point of me bringing my Diglett along so I could just dig out of the cave. Yeah, it might be worth taking this back and just doing exactly that. Risking some of my Pokemon's... You know what? Hold on. I think I know a better place to grind it. I've been sitting on it because I don't really like going there, but I think it's time. Oh, no, hold on. It's this way. Since I have to get the item out of here anyway, I may as well just go in and do it. Go where else? I don't remember what level their Pokemon are here, so... We're just gonna split a lot of this XP and stuff. Yeah. We'll just split it to Meowth. I think Lucky should be able to take it out on its own. Lucky's gonna get either all of the XP or the split XP of this place, so... You can grind some more? Yep. That I can. I'm ready to grind, yeah. Who are you? How did you get in here? It's funny because anyone coming into this for the first time will be like, oh, he's in Rocket Hideout, without realizing that I completely skipped the first Rocket one on purpose. Let me hit Mist. Mist stops status effects, so it's very useful against stuff like Drowsy. The only problem is it's just not very strong. Okay, I guess it'll get confused, sure. $24. Yeah, we're just gonna split the XP here through everybody in the team. May as well give it to black, so that way we might actually be able to... Oh, right. I forgot, it's a normal type. Might be able to go ahead and get it to level up here, rather than having to go back to Cycling Road for 2 Pokemon. Let me see. 8,000? I don't think it's gonna level up here. You broke into our operation. Yeah, I sure did. Oh no. It's doing so much damage here, it's ridiculous. Like, just coming back and steamrolling my way through this is crazy. But I mean, it is much better than the alternative option. Diglett Cave is okay, but... I gotta get the rare candy in here anyway. If I had Body Slam, I would do it, but I don't. Let me see how much Water Gun does to it. Probably won't knock it out. Less than 200. Yeah, a lot of these Pokemon are going to be less than... I think most of them should be less than, like, 200, but... Just use the weakest move I have here. And Raticate. Good old Raticate. Wait a second, how did he get his Raticate at level 17? That thing doesn't evolve until level 20. This guy's cheating. Oh god, this stupid puzzle. I wish if you got off of that thing and spoke to Pikachu, he would be like dizzy. Moonstone, which we really don't care that much about. This will have to go around once we go this way, so... yeah, this one will send us where we need to go. This sends us kind of in a weird loop. So we'll go down the first one, which is down. That sends us up where we don't want to go. Is that a gym? Negative. It is the Rocket Hideout. It is one of my least favorite places to go into and deal with. But kind of necessary. One of the rare candies that I need is located in this place. This is the thing that's located under, what's it called? Under the game corner. I don't remember where the rare candy is in here, so let me look it up. Rare candy locations, yellow. Effects in Gen 3 onwards, spin-offs, art, Generation 3 onward. The rare candy also increases friendship from 3 onwards. That's interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Red, blue, and yellow. Route 17, Mount Moon. So, Route 17, I'm pretty sure I have the one there. Mount Moon, I believe I have that. Cerulean, it's behind. Saint Anne, I already picked that up. Power Plants, I did not. But I also don't know if I want to walk into Power Plant. Rocket Hideout, which is what we're doing right now. I don't remember where it's at in Rocket Hideout. I know it's here, but... we're mainly here to pick up the rare candy and then get the Lapras leveled up, but... There's so many.
I just went based off of how many you made last week.
Yeah, we're gonna split XP on most of this stuff because I just don't want to accidentally get Lapras knocked out. Eradicate, yep. Shove you to the front again. Switch it out with black here. Should be able to just headbutt the rat into non-existence. There's so much HP, I love it. Trying to learn Body Slam. There it is. It should be able to exist on its own when it learns Body Slam. I think it learns Ice Beam at like 38, so it's still a while to go before it's truly effective, but... might actually be able to fight on its own now. No, I don't want to talk to Pikachu. God damn it, Pikachu, stop following me. I like how he's screaming intruder alert in a room with him and the guy who just got beaten up in a fight. There's nobody there. I'm probably gonna have to recenter this camera and everything. I've been working on it since I got the new setup change and everything. These things are fairly tanky. probably gonna end up using the Hyper Potion on it. I figured that would be the case. Last of the antidotes I have. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Must have been a bone. Yep, needs a key. I forgot about that. So I have to go all the way through to the other thing to do this all over again. I love how he got word from upstairs, but there's only one guy there. I'm really wondering if it might be more cost-effective to not do this. And just worry about what rare candies I have, because this is so out of the way. Forgot about this nonsense. Is this the rare candy? There it is. That's all I really need from here. I don't need anything else, but I guess I may as well deal with Giovanni since I'm here, right? HP up. Who could use that? Sure, Black. Turn him into a true tank. TM2, what is this nonsense? I don't remember what all of these TMs are. Horn Drill. Fairly useful. Double Edge, not useful at all to me. Razor Wind. Razor Wind. I don't even know what that is. I assume it's a flying move of some sort. I also love that Giovanni is still here, even though I already beat his ass elsewhere. And he's just waiting for me to show up with this low-level Pokemon here. I mean, hey, it's a little more interesting than elsewhere, so... No more room for items, of freaking course. I keep forgetting to sell off that max thing, so that's fine. Maybe I should just chuck out the Master Ball. Oh, hold on. I can actually use this. There we go. Using an item rather than chucking it out. Now it's a matter of getting through this place. Not another step, brat. Here we go. How dare you humiliate us at Mount Moon? It's payback time, even though I've already beat you guys elsewhere. I am A-okay with this fight. Let's just, split. I love how I've already seen that they have a wheezing and an Arbok, and somehow they magically have a coughing and an Ekans again. It's wonderful. Nope, let it pop in, and then I can go ahead and switch out. They did it. They said the thing. No more room for items. We can throw something out, I think. Just toss out the max revive. It's worth something, but it's right now not worth anything to me. Iron. Iron is... defense? Yeah, iron is defense, so... I know who I would use it on, but they're not here. So, lucky it is. I must say I am impressed you got here. Uh-oh. Look at his Onyx. So majestic. Goodbye, Onyx. Look at that Rhyhorn. Also, very majestic. Goodbye, Rhyhorn. Look at that Persian. Super majestic, but we're not gonna fuck around with it because I know what it does. That's not gonna save you. Utmost care, a child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. This time, hope we meet again. Yep, and we met again that other time, and... Hey, I got the Sylph Scope, that item that I didn't care about. Shit. You lost? I mean, I came from your boss's room. Wouldn't you assume that I was talking to your boss more than anything else? I feel like if somebody came out from your boss's room, that would be your first thought. Was I clearly work for your boss or something like that? You serious? Alright, I've got my rare candy. Let's take a full account of the rare candies we have. Because my options are fairly limited. Power plant, Silphco's already done on AFK. Listen, you're the one who hasn't been here for, like, I went ahead. I've been here since you typed. As soon as you typed in AFK, I see, and then went off to go do whatever you were doing. I've been here roughly about that time. You're the AFK one here, Schlep. Splack! Oh no, I did it! I even went ahead and looked at it, and I was literally thinking it, and I still did it. Ah! Splack. Jesus Christ. That intense music. Just think of Sims 3 Joel stream. I've never played The Sims. So you're, I don't know what you're referring to, as I have never played The Sims before. I was there for a moment, no response. Met with another scandalous moment. No. I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry. I've even said it so many times right before this one moment. So upset. Alright, Right, I am taking account of my rare candies right now. So, currently... Oh, let's also grab the, let's deposit a bunch of stuff so we can start withdrawing a bunch of things. Hyper potions go in. The X accuracy I don't really need. The secret key, the other secret key, the card key, the lift key. The nugget can be sold, the moonstone we can put away. All of these useless TMs. No room left for items. Great. To withdraw the HP up. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. So we have 9 rare candies, which is normally what I am sitting at by this point. There's 2... Pokemon Mansion apparently has 2, and I know there's 1 on Victory Road. So with 9 here and the 1 on Victory Road, that means I can feed 2 into each of my Pokemon once they hit the spot. Alright, I think that works. May as well pull the escape ropes, I've got them. Guess I'll pull the X accuracy, because I don't really need that either right now. We're just gonna sell off some stuff at the moment. Then we're going to head out the cycling road to finish off the last of the grind that we really need. Can't put a price on a card key? Listen. Yes, you can. Can't put a price on a map. Alright. How much does the Master Ball sell for? I didn't know there were so many rare candies. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe there's 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there's 13 rare candies in the game. Some of them are just so out of the way, there's no reason for me to do it, so I won't. Card key to slash the tires and push the truck from you. Listen. I was there when those were written. Also, you know what I'm fucking mad about? I have a Mew, or I had a Mew, in my yellow version. I don't know where the fuck it came from. And I didn't know about any of the, like, exploits or cheats or how to, like, push Mew in. So I have a Mew somehow in my yellow version, not this, like my physical cartridge copy. I don't know how the fuck I have it, but I have one. And it's not traded, it's an original trainer thing. So I don't know where the hell I got it. Anyway, rant over. Let me see a couple things. One, I'd like to know how much this is worth. $0. It's not worth anything. Won't have any effect. Alright. It's time to grind. And I'm assuming my best bet is going to be to just grind and split XP with Lucky. Until it's capable of fighting stuff on its own. I think if it fights a Ponyta, it'll be able to fight. But I think some of the other stuff it'll have trouble with. We'll see. Let's get there first. See how it handles on its first Pokemon. As long as it's not a Fearow. If it's a Fearow, we're gonna split it. Just love the slash the tires from you because kids didn't know how cars work. See, like, the thing is, for, like, Mew, the one that I remember, and the one that always stuck out in my mind, was level 100 Mewtwo with strength to push the truck. And I'm pretty sure I have a level 100 Mewtwo with strength specifically to push that truck. So, Lord fucking knows I have no idea where I got my Mew, but I do have one. Or had one, I should say. And X got into my yellow version, and I guess I must have upset her. Because I'm pretty sure she wiped my file and renamed my Pikachu Fuck You. So, all of that progress gone. Heard that rumor? Thought mine was more obscure. Yeah, the one that I grew up with was level 100 Mewtwo, has to know strength, has to go ahead and push the truck that is over on the right side of the water, which means you had to get KO'd to keep the SS Ann there, so that way you could go get cut, go through the rest of the game. Get KO'd after you get it, so that way you go back to the Pokemon Center, finish the game, go get your Mewtwo, come on back, and then the ship leaves, you get your level 100 Mewtwo with strength, push the truck, and that should be how you get the encounter. Which, to this day, if I have a Mew and I didn't know anything about the fucking... I didn't know anything about glitches, and I didn't own a Game Shark or anything, I'm kind of really wondering if it was a possibility. If there was some actual way to get it that wasn't, like, something crazy. Mirror move failed because I didn't use a move, Firo. Check your 6. Situational awareness there, Firo. Oh yeah, Ponyta. I might actually be able to fight this thing. We'll see if it doesn't stop me. Of course it would burn me. Yup, that would be exactly what it would do, right? Did I put it away? I sure did. Alright, I guess we'll just have to split XP on most of these things. So I'm gonna take a beating here or there. Just that it wasn't possible without glitches. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how I got my thing, so I couldn't even begin to tell. I love how it's going so fast. Sometimes it looks like it's not moving, and other times it looks like it's, like, flapping out of control. Yeah, this is why I think Diglett Cave is good for Lucky right now, because having to do the split XP constantly is going to not be a very effective way to level it at the moment. I mean, it gets a lot of XP, but still. By the way, it would have been funny. Named your Pikachu penis. Ah. Yeah, I'm sure that, don't worry, we already have one joke here. We've already got dick, so, somebody beat you to it. We would have had penis, dick, I'm sure we would have had balls, sack, scrotum, and all kinds of, you know, funny LOLs for the Pokemans. Listen, we've already got the most unintentional funny of two separate people completely on to different days, naming one Black and the other Dick. So, yeah, we already have the unintentional big penis joke sitting in our party. There's others like Mike Hawk, Mike Lit, and Rape. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of them that could have been done. And I'm sure every one of them would have made me not chuckle, and I would have just looked at you guys and been like, wow, that's sure a good joke you got there. I may need to... You know what we'll do? Oh, hold on. Oh! That's not the guy I wanted to run into. He is the only person who I was avoiding doing a fight with. Because he has a wheezing that can explode. I may have just done a very bad thing to my playthrough. Okay. Imagine in a face cam you aren't laughing, but you're smiling. No, I wouldn't have been smiling at all. I think I just get so tired of that exact... I have outgrown dick humor so long ago. Dick humor just does not entertain me. It is not... I'm not, like, you know, big funny, haha, D's nuts ballsack. What up, Ligma dragon? Yeah, it does not get me going. It does not make my funny bones smark. I do not get the big lits. Alright, so it didn't explode on us, which is good. Haha! Explosion! It sounds like cum! Ha! You see? That's why I don't find it funny. I think deadpan delivery of dumb dick jokes is funny, just because you expect people to be like, oh, whoa, laugh track, what's the deal with dicks? Ah, you know. But, over-exaggerated, it didn't explode. Yeah, I definitely would have lost it. The only Pokemon who I think might have survived it was the Snorlax, and that's exactly why I threw it out, because I'm like, if I'm gonna lose anything, maybe it will survive. I doubt it, but... Be glad I'm not in voice chat with you? Yeah, I would be very concerned. Listen, if it weren't for, like, the game itself, yeah, I'm sure I could play it up for any other thing, but, like... I don't know, just naming my Pokemon stuff like that, I'm just like... Guys, I'm gonna have to stick with this name the entire game. It's funny, like, maybe once or twice, but after looking at it, like, the first few hundred times, it loses... it's like the time when I played Final Fantasy X, and I decided to go ahead and name my main character Poopy Head. Do you know how it was so funny when I first started playing, and about an hour or two through, after hearing everybody say Poopy Head for the fucking 8,000th time, it had lost its humor. So much so, like, I didn't end up finishing Final Fantasy X until I had become an adult and I was active duty. Because I had played it and I was like, oh, Poopy Head, LOL, big funny, and then it just annoyed the fuck out of me so badly I didn't play Final Fantasy until I was an adult again. It was bad. So, I think that's the day my tolerance for stupid humor like that died. Realizing that I had to deal with my main character being named Poopy Head, going through the story, and then being like, oh, this isn't that funny after I've heard this a trillion times. I don't know. I'm sure other people find it funny, but for me, the humor has been well past lost. You hit me 4 times? 3 times, okay. Good one. Don't let him let you know your next move, right? Yeah, we gotta go a little slow just because Lucky here is not what I would consider strong yet. Until it starts one-shotting a bunch of stuff on its own, and not having to rely on any type of switch or heal, I'm gonna have to take it a little bit slow. It's funny that, like, the camera, for some odd reason, doesn't register my side to side now, and keeps thinking that I am moving, like, up and down, because I'm, like, rocking my head back and forth, and it's like, nope, you're not doing that. You're going diagonal. These crits are pretty nice, though. Wasn't expecting it to be a crit monster. Netherlands Dick is a common name. Just be glad that your name is not Dick and that you have to explain it in English. Well, most of the time when people get named Dick, their nickname tends to be Richard. So that's why if you hear me saying Richard instead of saying Dick, it's because Dick and Richard are common, like, nicknames. You can say Dick, you can say Richard, so... And people will understand that Richard means Dick. I don't know how common it is anymore, because I can't even remember the last time I ran into anyone named Dick, so... What is it looking like? 1250. Sure. I was about to say, and not a single Ponyta in sight. A critical, not effective Ember. Nice. Ugh. Okay, from here, it's gonna be a bunch of switching because it itself cannot handle the rest of this stuff, so... Hey, that's level 60, so we're good on that. What a pain this whole switching thing is. Lucky's level 32. Still not strong enough, but we'll go ahead and, once we get to the top here, we'll head back. Once we get to the top, we'll head back. And get this thing healed, see how it fares on its own. It should be relatively okay now. I don't know how much damage it's going to deal, but we'll find out. I'm hoping it can stand on its own by now. I'm also hoping it doesn't get burned every time it faces a Ponyta. Against the Firo, we're still gonna split. Close. Burnt. Of fucking course. It would be burnt. You see, this is the problem. Every time I think it's going to be okay, it just gets its ass burned or gets something slapped or something, and I keep having to go back to go heal it. It's a major... You know what? I don't have to do it that way. I forgot that I have this thing. Because Bing Pot's in the bank right now. This is the worst grind session. Jonko completely called it, that this was going to be such a bad grind session. I wonder if he's had to grind a Lapras, and that's how he knew. You can also grind some more Digletts. I would sure love to do that. Hey, are we at the point where I can do it now? Nope. Of course not. That's not something I can face on my own. Alright, so some of these have to be split. It looks like it can take on Doduos on its own. I said that until this one Doduo completely overruns my theory here. I think you might be right. Ugh, God. Right. I hate this place! I hate it here. Oh, man. It's so terrible. I guess let's go beat up some Diglets. That's all it's capable of at this point. Alright, Diglets, it's time. Your doom is upon you. I have come to show you the face of death. It's digging time? Yeah, you definitely called it that this thing would be a nightmare to level. Got this. We're in this together. I could be getting that XP on the reg. Orange. Yeah, I mean, you did. You did. It's a good mon, but man, is it very dependent until you get it leveled. I have no other things except for Confuse Rays, so... Man, this is what Bubble Beam would have been good for. I wonder what TMs I have that might be useful for it. That I can throw in there as some type of attack until I can replace it. Let me see the TM list in Gen 1 so I can see what I've got in the bank right now. TM list Gen 1. Alright, so 34 is Bide. We don't care about that. 12 is Water Gun, which it already knows, so pointless. TM1 is Mega Punch. Why don't I look directly at Lapras? Oh, no, I had to see what I have. TM4. You could teach it Surf. Oh, I didn't even think about Surf. Surf is such a good idea. Okay, before I finish off Surf, let me see what else I've got. 45. Thunder Wave, 28. Dig, TM8. Body Slam, which it will learn Body Slam, and it already does, so... 44. Yeah, Surf. I don't know how I didn't think of Surf. 24. Thunderbolt, which is... I need to withdraw that, because we're going to be going on that soon. $30 is Teleport. 18... Counter. 13 is Ice Beam, which it's going to learn anyway. 48 is Rock Slide. 49 is Tri Attack, which is pointless. 21, Mega Drain. 39 is Swift. Swift's not a bad possible move. I mean, I'm not going to use it late game, but it'll keep me in the fight for longer. 40 is Skull Bash. Ooh, I didn't even consider Skull Bash. Does Skull Bash have any bad stuff to it? Tuck in their head on the first turn and raise its defense on one stage. On the second, Skull Bash deals damage. Disregard. We're not doing any two-stage moves. Double Team, no. TM9. Takedown. 3 is Swords Dance. 26 is Earthquake. 6 is Toxic. 14 is Blizzard. Didn't even consider Blizzard either. Blizzard would be a pretty phenomenal move for it. Let's see. Self-destruct and... what's the last one? Horn Drill. Alright, I think it's HM3, I believe. Yeah, we'll teach it Surf. I mean, it's a very good move. It'll keep it in the fight for a long time. Get rid of Mist. I probably could have gotten rid of Water Gun, but that's fine. We'll get rid of Ice Beam for it. That's Thunderbolt. Not yet. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. We'll save that until it's absolutely ready, so that way it has its ice moves and it can still fight. But Thunderbolt is going to go on Meowth. We can take out its bite. Now Meowth is a coverage mon. So, Meowth has officially reached its final form as a coverage. Blizzard will be the last thing that Lapras learns. To replace whatever else. Probably replacing Water Gun because we just needed to have solid. Blizzard has a 90% accuracy instead of 75. It's solid. It's better to wait. Yeah, no point in killing off its ability to go ahead and fight stuff right now. We'll learn it when it's Elite Four time. That way I still have more options to attack available instead of having to go back and forth more often. Perfect. Water guns. Long stream today, I'm not complaining. Yeah, I've been trying to go ahead and keep it roughly around 3 hours, but I figure since we're on the last stretch here of grind, we may as well just knock it, right? Because otherwise, the rest of tomorrow's stream is going to be pretty effing short. Maybe I should go ahead and at least cut it after I finish off all my moves here. How many more water ones we have left? Okay, the last is Surf. 11. 10. Okay. 9. 8. Oh, that may actually be 7. I might have been looking at the number. Yeah. This will be 6. 5. There it is, boys and girls. There's its last thing it really needs. I wonder if I can Ice Beam through it. Yeah, perfect. That's the last thing I think it needs to really be effective on its own, is that Ice Beam. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's out of moves now after this. Yeah, I think it would be best to go ahead and cut it for now, so that way the next stream is not, like, crazy short, because it's just going to be slamming through gyms. So anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. We'll go ahead and be back again tomorrow. More likely than not, it is going to be the Elite Four. So that'll mean the end of Generation 1, moving on to Generation 2 after that. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed the stream, wow, 51 hours? Jeez, I have put in a lot more time into this than I did last one. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the stream, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow, and for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to come see me. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. And once again, until I see you all again tomorrow, you have a fantastic night. And remember, stay golden.